who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it, and we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
A try here for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Lions 7, Cowboys 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
At their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Second down and a yard.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
They give it to Williams, running right. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
We're going to 54. Lions. Yeah! Lions. 26.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Here we go. Lions.
To throw is Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he's across midfield to the 48.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
We're going to 53. 26.
Here's Prescott. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Cut. 180.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Gone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Well,
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Touchdown! Jamison Williams hauling that one in from Jared Goff. And the Lions take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Here we go. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in.
Now Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And all the way down to the 39. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide in! Kill, kill! 26!
Up the middle, it's Williams. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
27-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! I take wide in!
Prescott to throw it. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
For this set.
2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide in!
Throwing. Prescott. He's got this to Pickens. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Complete to Jameer.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2 yards to go, second down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's third down and 4.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Tiger.
Now Goff. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass. Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions and themselves. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught at the 20. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A huge play there right off the bat. 61 yards.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Goff now to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Goff. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Gibbs is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Gibbs again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Here's Goff. This to Laporta, right side. They wind up losing a yard on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Well, they opted not to run it. They completed the pass on 3rd and 2, but they lost yardage to bring up 4th.
Well, give credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They snuffed out the play, but it does bring into question, 1, the play call, because they didn't run the ball there. They could have run it. And 2, just not getting it. That's got to be deflating for them.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Go tonight. White 20. Maverick.
From the end zone, Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
Complete to
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series.
Jack Campbell with a pick. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
What's up?
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run, making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
The Lions will set up for the
Goff looking to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
What's up? Hey, Cal. What's up?
To throw is Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Hey, lift.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 65 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from capturing the lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of...
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions have regained the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here.
And it'll be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
It's now second
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's 2nd and 10.
20. Go.
Back to throw. Goff.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from adding another catch to his big start.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Goff.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And all the way down to the 26. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 26.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Goff. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gibbs. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Now it's Goff.
And he is caught. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
That's good. For the Lions.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Lions' 7-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs.
And And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Gone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Louis.
Here's Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
2nd down and 8.
Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Goff now looks to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
That's Aiden Hutchinson. He was determined to blow that play up, and he sure did.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. That's going to be caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Finds Gibbs on the check down.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
This a 2nd and 8.
Goff now looking to throw. He's airing it out for Williams.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Louis.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff.
He's got his target. That's complete.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Hey, kill.
Out of the gun, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
2 for 1. Like 20.
To the air again, Goff.
He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit.
Now Goff. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Goff throwing again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Off play action. Here's Goff. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here's Goff.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st down.
180. Hey, let's go. Go, ground. Ground.
Hand off now to Gibbs.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Gibbs.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and
Hold on. Check. What's that?
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Gibbs.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
180.
They'll try to run with Gibbs.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Second and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Go, Todd! Like 20! Cut!
They'll try and run it with Gibbs. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Goff going to keep it himself. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Lions have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th.
Is it okay if I...
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
7-yard gain.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. That's a Steeler first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's another.
That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 33 yards.
12-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Forced to his right. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Aiden Hutchinson gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answers does he have? A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Derek Harmon in for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
Here's 2nd and 9.
We go tonight. White 20. What's that?
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Forced out wide. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
So it's third down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Makes the score Steelers 10, Lions nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Williams. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
Brings up third down.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Is caught left side by St. Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 3.
To throw is Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
On first down, it's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Super.
Here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
What's that?
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
180.
Now Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
180!
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Rodgers' pass intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
4 now.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now, Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Big slam, caught by St. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First down.
Throwing here is Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. That gains an even 60 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Gibbs. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Steelers' 3.
Throwing on second down. Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And goal.
Here we go. Black 20.
Goff to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession. But after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Rodgers on 1st down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
A gain of 52
yards. A big play after being backed up. 52 yards.
First and 10.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
They'll motion over Thielen.
Hey, 88.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Back north.
Now Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Thielen forward for maybe a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 8 yards.
Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down. They hand it to Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 4-yard gain.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll be way back up to start. He only gets back to the 5-yard line.
At their own 5-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, they need 3. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he'll get this one up to the 19-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. They'll motion over Thielen. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First down for Aaron. That'll be complete to Gainwell. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 46-yard line.
Second and a yard.
Green 18.
A run up the middle with Warren. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
158. Green 18.
They'll run the toss with Warren. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Steeler first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Once again, it's Warren. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Green 18. Green 18.
On 2nd down, Warren. And we'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this.
That was the most boringest game ever.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown L.A. as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico, Greg Oltz are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. Good return here. Brings it up to the 30. Three-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That one down the field, but It is incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell, and what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Goff going to open up with a throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Hart.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 47 yards. On 1st down, Herbert rolling right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. A run. This is Hampton. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
At the 32-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Herbert to throw for it on 4th down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
No play fake. Herbert. Pass on the right side by Conklin. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hampton will take this one into the end zone for a Charger touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Now, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Now, Goff. That's into traffic, but taken in. Here we go. A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down, Lions.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Now Goff. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing here is Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
A gain of 12. And the Lions 1st down.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. This one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Denzel Perryman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
White 80. White 80 hot. 5-9, 5-9. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
380. Cut.
The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Cut. Hey, Ray. Set. 380. Cut. Hey, Ram. Go, let's go. Hey, Catholic. Home trips right.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down.
76.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Brought down at the 26.
They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Detroit.
Hold on. Wait.
To throw is Goff. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. Here's Gibbs. And he will score! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Goff has his offense ready for this two-point try.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
Hill drops to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Denzel Perryman.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Hard to figure what is going on there. He's going to be down inside his own 5. Going on first down is Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 9-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
11-yard line. It's a gain of 2.
On play action, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these 2 guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, Herbert. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Herbert again. He's got a man downfield. That's Johnston. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
It's a gain of 42 yards.
Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Herbert to the air again. He puts it up, and it's caught. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Chargers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Williams now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Goff to throw on first down. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
No play fake. Herbert moving to his left. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. It's a gain of 43 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Run between the tackles for Hampton.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trying to keep the drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Going. Set. 380. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
Elijah Molden on the tackle. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Elijah Molden.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. At the 26-yard
Now,
line.
Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
And the Lions first down.
Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
48-yard gain. First down, Bills.
On play action, Allen.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Shakir hauls it in. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Cook. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Third and goal from the 6.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. To the air, Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Josh Palmer there to make the grab. And the Bills take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2, they don't get it.
The score, Bills 6, Lions nothing.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And this will wind up a Lions first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Lions first down.
Going back to Gibbs on first down.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
From the 50, it's gone. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Got St. Brown running the quick slant here.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
20, 5, touchdown, Detroit.
Jameer Gibbs,
41 yards.
and the Lions have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
But earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Throwing now is Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 20.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
1st down.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7.
Now this time, Allen will throw. It's complete to Cook. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line.
They go with the empty set there, 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in the block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion caused defensively, and it turns into a big play.
On play action, Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Bills! Josh Palmer, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bills are able to move back in front. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talk to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Lions 7. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. People puts it on the ground. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Goff. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So after the INT, it's Allen. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Oh, good move. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown.
Reggie Gilliam
taking it in from 4 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That one caught by Ross Dwelling. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
That's good.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Goff. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. To the air again. Goff.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun. Goff.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent position.
Go!